turn down the music real quick. Bah. Hello, welcome in. Actually, hold on just a second, let me... There we go. That might pick up some extra sound, but I should be louder in general now. But yeah, let me make myself a bit bigger here. So before we start, I want to preface this with a bit of how should I put this? A bit of a personal story. So, this game, Undertale, is highly thought of as a meme game by the general public. A lot of people knows it for stuff like, you know, Megalovania and Funny Skeleton Man, but frankly, this game is a lot more than that. And by a lot more, I mean, in my opinion, it is one of the most important games to have ever been released. Now, I will say I have a love-hate relationship with this game. Primarily, the game is really well done, the music is phenomenal, the story is incredible, the writing is phenomenal, characters are lovable, but I also hate this game. And that's not to say that I don't enjoy the game. This game makes me feel things. So, I'm going into this. I'm not gonna have as raw of emotion as I would normally with the game. Frankly, because I've been watching a lot of stuff on it recently. It started with someone reacting to the OST and then watching their playthrough of the game and then watching another person's playthrough of the game. I'm watching a genocide run right now. So I have already kind of seen a lot of the stuff recently enough that I'm not gonna get the same raw emotion out of it as I would. Because I'm just gonna say it. I cried watching a playthrough of it recently. That's how much of an emotional impact it has. But I'm going to go into this deciding to, instead of focusing on the gameplay or the story, I'm gonna focus on kind of everything in the background. Small little Easter eggs, little hints of music, just little fun facts. And I'm gonna play through the game. Pacifist run, because that's the one that has the most story, along with the most music. And that I am emotionally able to do. Because, frankly, as much as I would love to do the genocide run to get the experience of it, I can't bring myself to do it. I tried in the past. Not only is it emotionally taxing, but it's so grindy. So I just can't. Um, but yeah, I will praise Toby Fox to the ends of the earth for this game. I have not played Deltarune yet, which I will be doing after playing through Undertale. There's only 2 chapters released so far. Chapter 3 is coming out sometime. But I was kind of holding off on playing Deltarune until the full thing was out, and then I found out that there were going to be 7 chapters. So I figured I might as well just kind of start and stuff like that. So, you know, it's going to be a process. It's going to be long running. I think the Undertale playthrough is going to take me until... Hi, Harris. Welcome in, welcome in. Just kind of talking about stuff before starting the game. But yeah, I think that Undertale is going to take me until the end of the month. So that's roughly 4 streams. Then in October, I'm going to start up Luigi's Mansion for Spooky Month. Then, depending on how long that takes me, I may find another game to play for Spooky Month, and then starting in November, I will play Deltarune. That is the plan. So, again, bit of a personal story I'll tell before getting too heavy into this. Hold on, just let me loop this track so that way if I go over it doesn't just stop the music. So, when I was younger, back 2015, 8 years ago, no. Yes, 8 years ago. 8 years ago, when Undertale first came out, I had a friend in school who absolutely loved this game. And, of course, I kind of pushed it off as a, it looks alright, it looks decent, but I probably won't get into it. Watched some videos, and everything felt so disconnected to me. I don't remember exactly what I watched, but it felt really disconnected. It didn't feel like there was a proper story going on. Because I think I saw bits and pieces of the game where there was like, oh yeah, you're in the ruins, oh, you're in Snowdin, oh, you're in Hotlands. Like, everything was so vastly different from each other that it felt so disconnected. But then one day I decided to watch part of a full playthrough and it started making sense. And then I bought the game and I played through the pacifist route. And it is one of, if not my favorite game of all time. And that's after me already saying that I hate it. But yeah, that is kind of the story of Undertale for me. So, I guess it's time to start up the game. So, as you can tell, I don't have anything open. Let me just pause that. And that is because there's an opening animatic to the game that hopefully will be captured properly upon start. Oh, that's some lag. It's loud. There we go. Let me actually quickly... don't capture the cursor. There we go. Many years later. Mount Ebot. Legends say that those who climb the mountain never return. Undertale. Alright, so before we get started here, I just want to make sure everything is set up properly. Looks like it. Alright. Oh. Yeah. Undertale. Let me know if the music or anything, I'm actually, let me know if the, music is too loud, too soft, any of that sort of stuff. You good, Harris? Oh, by the way, just something I want to kind of mention as well, unrelated to Undertale. I started adding 7TV emotes. I still need to get things set up with like making sure that people in chat know that. But if you have the 7TV in add-on installed on your browser, before you leave home. I see. But yeah, if you have the extension installed, you can use 7TV emotes in the chat, and it should be working in the chat above me as well. So let us begin the game. Name the fallen human. Now, first little Easter egg. Actually, let me quickly. So, first few Easter eggs going on here. If you decide to just not choose a name, come on. Well, it doesn't let you. Let me. Okay. So, just as kind of a thing to show off. Well, one thing. Slight spoilers very early on. I am not doing a first playthrough, so I know a lot of stuff about the game. And I will talk about a bunch of random stuff throughout the game. So it's not gonna be a spoiler-free sort of playthrough, but I will try and keep like story spoilers. You know. If you choose the name, oh gosh, the shaking letters. If you choose the name Alphys, you can't choose it. It says, don't do that. Alternatively, if you choose the name okay, you can't. If you choose the name Asgore, you cannot. There are many names like this, mostly character names and stuff like that. that you just, can't choose. And there's also a lot of names that you can choose that have little Easter eggs as well, just as different characters in the game, and they'll have little fancy messages when you choose to name them, except for one. If you choose the name Frisk, it puts you into the version of the game that is hard mode. However, hard mode isn't finished, never will be, and essentially you just go through the tutorial zone without a tutorial. But for the sake of continuing, we'll start with Echo. Now, another quick note to remember for later. Pay close attention. I'll turn this up just a bit. Pay close attention to the wording. Name the fallen human. That will become important later. Actually, hold on. Let me quickly... just so I don't miss anything. No, okay. Looks like I'm not going to. I was going to look up a list of Easter eggs, but have decided not to. I'm just going to go with my own knowledge of things. But yeah, first very important thing to pay attention to, the wording of the name select. Name the fallen human. That is all I will say for now. I will explain that later. And here we are. In a bed of golden flowers. Also, fun thing. You can do that. Ah, yes, this motherfucker. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the flower. You're new to the underground, aren't ya? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go. See that heart? That is your soul, the very culmination of your being. Your soul starts off weak, but can grow strong if you gain lots of LV. What's LV stand for? Why, love, of course. You want some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets. So, quick spoiler going on here, but if you know anything about the game, those aren't good things to have. Those damage you. So, next little Easter egg is if you know what's happening. Are you ready? Move around. Get as many as you can. Music drop. Hey, buddy. You missed them. Let's try again, okay? Drops again. Is this a joke? Are you brain dead? Run into the bullets! You know what's going on here, don't you? You just wanted to see me suffer. Die. Mama goat. But yeah, gosh, I seriously need to turn some stuff down. There we go. That should be a bit better. So yeah, that is one of the early Easter eggs. If you know what's going on and you dodge the bullets at the start of the game, Flowey calls you out on it. So that's a fun little thing. What a terrible creature, torturing such a poor, innocent youth. Ah, do not be afraid, my child. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. Fun fact, Toriel, the name, comes from the word tutorial because she is the guardian of the tutorial area. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You are the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way. The shadow of the ruins looms above, filling you with determination. HP fully restored. And we begin our journey. But yeah, essentially, if you had chosen Frisk as your name at the start of the game, essentially Toriel wouldn't be here. Toriel wouldn't exist, and so you'd go through this entire section without her guiding you. Welcome to your new home, innocent one. Allow me to educate you in the operation of the ruins. The ruins are full of puzzles. Ancient fusions between diversions and door keys. One must solve them to move from room to room. Please adjust yourself to the sight of them. To make progress here, you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry, I have labeled the ones that you need to flip. Press Z to read signs. Yep, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to read that you needed to press Z to read signs. Stay on the path. Too late. But yeah, for the most part, I'm going to speed through a lot of the game. I'll read a lot of the dialogue and go for some of the Easter eggs. But a lot of like the signs and like just quick dialogue, like one-off dialogue options, I'm gonna skip most of those just to get through. But yes, you can. Splendid. I am proud of you, little one. Let us move to the next room. This switch doesn't even work. You can't fail that. As a human living in the underground, monsters may attack you. You will need to be prepared for this situation. However, worry not. The process is simple. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight. While you are in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation. Stall for time. I will come to resolve the conflict. Hello, Ray. Welcome in, welcome in. Just going to be playing Undertale through the pacifist route. And I will be talking about some of the little tidbits of information that I just kind of have in my brain. Stall for time. I will come to resolve the conflict. Practice talking to the dummy. Well, that's rude. You called him a dummy. You encountered the dummy. You talk to the dummy. It doesn't seem much for conversation. Toriel seems happy with you. You won. Ah, very good. You are very good. There's another puzzle in this room. I wonder if you can solve it. I mean, I know the puzzle, but... Ah, yes. Frogget. I will compliment the Frogget. Didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyway. I love that face. You won. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I know how to act with most of the monsters, so I'm also not gonna go through every option and stuff like that. Yeah. The western room is the eastern room's blueprint. This is the puzzle, but... Here, take my hand for a moment. Puzzles seem a little too dangerous for now. You have done excellently thus far, my child. However, I have a difficult request to ask of you. I would like you to walk to the end of this room by yourself. Forgive me for this. So every playthrough I've seen of this game always does the same thing. They follow the path like this. It's like nature to just follow the path rather than just kind of, you know, go outside of it and walk straight. Next fun fact. You can talk tutorial from behind the pillar. Greetings, my child. Do not worry, I did not leave you. I was just merely behind this pillar the whole time. Thank you for trusting me. However, there was an important reason for this exercise. To test your independence. I must attend to some business, and you must stay alone for a while. Please remain here. It's dangerous to explore by yourself. I have an idea. I will give you a cell phone. Yes, give a child a cell phone. That is always the right idea. If you have a need for anything, just call. Be good, alright? So, you can flirt with Toriel and call her mom, which have implications later on in the game if you follow through with them, which I will now do. Dialing. Huh? Oh, ha ha ha. How adorable. I could pinch your cheek. You can certainly find better than an old woman like me. Click. Oh dear, are you serious? I do not know if this is pathetic or endearing. Bit of both. Click. And you can't do it again, but call her mom. This is Toriel. Huh? Did you just call me mom? Well, I suppose. Wouldn't that make you, or would that make you happy? To call me mother? Well then, call me whatever you like. Click. About yourself. This is Toriel. You want to know more about me? Well, I'm afraid there's not much to say. I am just a silly little lady who worries too much. Click. And finally, this is Toriel. You only wanted to say hello? Well then, hello. I hope that suffices. Hehe. This is Toriel. You want to say hello again? Salutations. Is that enough? I think there's one more. This is Toriel. Are you bored? I should have given you a book to you. My apologies. Why not use your imagination to divert yourself? Pretend you are a monarch. Rule over the leaf pile with a fist of iron. Can you do that for me? Click. Oh, yeah, because in the next room, there are piles of leaves. Say hello one last time. This is Toriel. Hello, my child. Sorry, I do not have much to say. It was nice to hear your voice, though. Yeah, that's the last dialogue option there. Hello, this is Toriel. You have not left the room, have you? There are a few puzzles ahead that I have yet to explain. It would be dangerous to try and solve them yourself. Be good, alright? Click. Ribbit, ribbit. Excuse me, human. I have some advice for you about battling monsters. If you act a certain way or fight until you almost defeat them, they might not want to battle you anymore. If a monster does not want to fight you, please, use some mercy, human. Ribbit. Playfully crinkling through the leaves fills you with determination. HP fully restored. So, there's another fun thing. It says, take one. Take a piece of candy. Yes, you took a piece of candy. Press C to open the menu. It's still here. Hey chat, should I take another one? I mean, the option is here. I mean, the bowl only said take one. But no one's gonna stop me, right? For the sake of doing it, I will take another candy. You took one more candy. How disgusting. Take one. Take a candy? Yes. You take another piece. You feel like the scum of the earth. Take one. Take a candy? Yes. You took too much too fast. The candy spills onto the floor. Yeah, you can take a maximum of 4 candies before the bowl decides to fall over. I will save again for the sake of it. Save. Frogget. Compliment. Frogget didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyway. Blushes deeply. Ribbit. Seems reluctant to fight you. Yeah. There is no right path there. You just fall down. Ring. Hello, this is Toriel. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer? Cinnamon or butterscotch? Out of the two, I prefer cinnamon. Oh, I see. Thank you very much. Click. Hello, this is Toriel. You do not dislike butterscotch, do you? I know what your preference is, but would you turn up your nose if you found it on your plate? All right, right. I understand. Thank you for being patient, by the way. Click. Frogget. Didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyway. Oh, the controls are a lot slower than I've felt remember. Hello? You do not have any allergies, do you? Huh? Why am I asking? No reason. No reason at all. Click. So, fun fact with this puzzle. Well, I know the solution pretty much. Ta-da! The reason I know that, if you come down here, you just follow the path that isn't in the leaves. So Whimsum, you can just spare right away. Didn't understand what you said, but it was flattered anyway. Blushes deeply. So yeah. So it's just like, if you fall down here, you see where the leaves are, and then you can follow the path. Oops. Next fun fact, if you take too long on this puzzle, I don't remember offhand exactly how long it is, but I'll let it sit for just a bit. Oh yeah. Next kind of, while we're waiting, another personal kind of thing with this game. This game actually was a big inspiration for my Forgotten by Time album. It was mostly inspired by like general like NES soundtracks and like chiptune sounds in general. But this game was kind of one of the few games that decided it wanted to take the chiptune sound into a modern light. So that was kind of an inspiration for my creation of the music. But yeah, the music is phenomenal. There are 101 tracks on the soundtrack, including everyone's favorite, Long Elevator. Which I will point out that soundtrack when it happens. But that's late game sort of stuff. But no, my absolute favorite soundtrack, or my favorite song in gaming, actually comes from this game, True Pacifist Route. And I will again point that out when we get to it. What other stuff can I talk about here? Don't remember offhand any like neat Easter eggs about the ruins. At least not that we have gotten to yet. Do I have to fall down a certain amount of times, or is it timing based? I don't remember. I think it was timing based, but quickly go through this. Oops. It's fine. Well, if it doesn't happen relatively soon, I'm just gonna skip doing it and just tell you what happens. Because it's a fairly simple thing that isn't super interesting, but well, anyway, didn't mean to go into the next room, so it doesn't matter. If you take too long on that puzzle, it'll solve itself. It'll play a little jingle, and then it will just make it so that you can't fall through the floor. Mold small, you can just spare. Whoa there, partner. Who said you could push me around? So you're asking me to move over? Okay, just for you, pumpkin. You want me to move some more? Alrighty, how's this? That was the wrong direction? Okay, think I got it. Yeah, this rock is a bitch. You want me to stay there? You're giving me a real workout. Aren't things easier when you just ask? Knowing the mouse might one day leave its hole and get the cheese. It fills you with determination. Nubs to block. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Are they gone yet? Zzz. This ghost keeps saying Z out loud repeatedly, pretending to sleep. Move it with force. And we get the first bossmon. Well, I say bossmon, but it's just the first monster with a unique soundtrack. Here comes Napstablook. I love the electro swing feel of his theme. Sure. You gave Napstablook a patient smile. Heh. Napstablook looks just a little bit better. You told Napstablook a little joke. Heh. Really not feeling up to it right now, sorry. Wants to show you something. Let me try. I call it Dapper Blook. Do you like it? Oh, gee. I usually come to the ruins because there's nobody around. But today I met someone nice. Oh, I'm rambling again. I'll get out of your way. Spider bake sale. All proceeds go to real spiders. This will become important later. Mostly if I end up failing stuff later on. So there's a fight later on, and I'll mention this again when we get to it, that if you bought something from the Spider Bake Sale in the ruins, it will lessen the amount of time you have to survive in the boss fight. If you keep what was given to you, and eat it in front of the boss, it will automatically skip the boss fight. So I will keep that handy in case that boss fight gets out of hand, because I remember in my first playthrough, I was really bad at it. And it took me forever. Did you miss it? Spider Bake Sale down to the right. Come eat food made by spiders, for spiders, of spiders. Ribbit, ribbit. Sigh. My friend never listens to me. Whenever I talk, they skip through my words by pressing X. That's right, pressing X. Well, at least you listen to me. Ribbit, ribbit. Oh, not you too. That's if you skip. Ribbit, ribbit. I heard using F4 can make you have a full screen. But what does F4 stand for? 4 frogs? I've only seen a maximum of 3 frogs in this room. This is troubling, to say the least. Ribbit. So yeah. 1, 2. Being me is the best. He just wants to jam out, little guy. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there's only 3 frogs in the room. But I think it's here. Nope, here. Somewhere. There's an ant-sized frog in the crack in the wall. It waves at you. Oh, hello. What happened to my model? Hello. Why am I frozen? This is troubling. Don't mind the green. I'm scrolling in the menu on VTube Studio, that's why. Why? I don't understand what's going on with my model. Do I have to restart? Hold on a second. Let me relaunch this. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what's going on. My model is frozen. It looks like my camera decided it wanted to freak out. So give me just a moment while I take care of this. I had clicked the wrong thing, apologies. Alright. Apologies for that. I got it all working now. My camera bugged out, so I unplugged it and replugged it in. But let us continue. Thank you. Oh, that is a bit of lag. I don't know if that's my camera lagging or my PC at this point. But yeah, there's an ant-sized frog in the crack in the wall. It waves at you. So, next thing. Quick little decision. So, you know how, the names and stuff turn yellow when you're able to spare them? We can change that. Do you want them to be yellow or do you want them to be pink? I wonder, can I set up a poll? Manage poll. I've never done a poll before, so this will be a great time to learn. I'll set it for a minute. Just because. Yeah, I've never done a poll before, so this is this is my first poll. All right. Well, it looks like Pink won the poll. Yeah, I've never done a poll before. It is a affiliate exclusive thing. And once I hit affiliate, I didn't really have a reason to have a poll. So, all right, we talked to this frog. Ribbit, ribbit. I have heard you are quite merciful for a human. Surely you know by now a monster was a yellow name when you can spare it. What do you think of that? It's bad. Really? Then I'll tell all my friends to tell their friends' friends. Never use yellow names. How about that? No more yellow names. Okay, I will let them know not to use yellow names. Ribbit, ribbit. How are you doing without yellow names? Bring them back. Huh? It's rather inconvenient that you changed your mind like this. Since I told everyone not to use yellow names, everyone threw theirs out. Well, last year it was fashionable to have pink names. I think everyone still has those in their closet somewhere. I'll ask everyone to look, but this is the last time. Ribbit, ribbit. I hope you're satisfied. All the names will be pink now. Hello? I just realized that it's been a while since I have cleaned up. I was not expecting to have company so soon. There are probably a lot of things lying around here and there. You can pick them up, but do not carry more than you need. Someday you might see something you really like. You will want to leave room in your pockets for that. Hello, Nabstablook. I fell down a hole, now I can't get up. Go on without me. Wait, ghosts can fly, can't they? Oh well. You found a faded ribbon. You pat your stomach. Vegetoid offers a healthy meal. Eat your greens. Come on, give it to me. Thank you. That pink is kind of difficult for me to see, but you know. Alright. Item. Faded ribbon. Use. You equipped the ribbon. Next kind of fun fact. The bandage. You reapplied the bandage. Still kind of gooey. Your HP was maxed out. So, that turns into a healing item once you take it off. I probably should have saved that for a later time, but, you know. Ah, this room. Blue switch. Which was this one? To switch, press it. Yes. You hear a clicking sound. Oh boy, okay. There we go. Eat your greens. I couldn't get to it in time. Give me the bean. Thank you. This one was, I want to say red. Red switch, yep. You fall back to the first room if you fail any of these switches. Kind of as another note. Wow, it looks like I'm gonna have to play Undertale a bit longer than I expected because we're not even out of the ruins and I'm already reaching an hour of stuff. Luke's drew near. Don't pick on. Finally, someone gets it. So yeah, I guess expect more Undertale in the future. Right, that way doesn't matter. So over this direction there's a toy knife you can get, but since I'm not gonna be fighting anything, there's no need. Oh dear, that took longer than I thought it would. How did you get here, my child? Are you hurt? There, I'll heal you. I should not have left you alone for so long. It was irresponsible to try and surprise you like this. Well, I suppose I cannot hide it any longer. Come, small one. Seeing such a cute tiny house in the ruins gives you determination. Do you smell that? Surprise! It is a butterscotch cinnamon pie. I thought we might celebrate your arrival. I want you to have a nice time living here, so I will hold off on the snail pie for tonight. Here, I have another surprise for you. This is it. A room of your own. I hope you like it. Is something burning? Make yourself at home. Look at these cool toys. They don't interest you at all. I love this music. You found a slice of butterscotch cinnamon pie. It's Toriel's diary. Read the circled passage. Oh, yes. He read passage. Why did the skeleton want a friend? Because she was feeling bonely. The rest of the page is filled with jokes of a similar caliber. You peek inside. Scandalous. It's Toriel's sock drawer. Room under renovations. Man, quite the good reflection for being 2015. Also, fun fact, this will become important later. Interacting with the mirror. It's you. That's all it is for now. Pie. The size of the pie intimidates you too much for you to eat it. Up already, I see. I want you to know how glad I am to have someone here. There are so many old books that I want to share. I want to show you my favorite bug hunting spot. I've also prepared a curriculum for your education. This may come as a surprise to you, but I've always wanted to be a teacher. Actually, perhaps that isn't very surprising. Still, I am glad to have you living here. Oh, did you want something? What is it? When can I go home? What? This is your home now. Would you like to hear about this book I am reading? It is called 72 Uses for Snails. How about it? How to exit the ruins. How about an exciting snail fact? Did you know that snails talk? Really? Slowly? Just kidding, snails don't talk. Interesting. How to exit the ruins. I have to do something. Stay here. No, I will beat you out of the room. She's gone. And the music cuts. You wish to know how to return home, do you not? Ahead of us lies the end of the ruins. A one-way exit to the rest of the underground. I am going to destroy it. No one will ever be able to leave again. Now be a good child and go upstairs. Every human that falls down here meets the same fate. I have seen it again and again. They come. They leave. They die. You naive child. If you leave the ruins, they, Asgore, will kill you. I am only protecting you. Do you understand? Go to your room. Do not try to stop me. This is your final warning. You want to leave so badly? Humph. You are just like the others. There's only one solution to this. Prove yourself. Prove to me you are strong enough to survive. Here is the first real boss mon. So, this fight, this music specifically, as a little Easter egg, this music, this theme, will come back later. That will come up later, much later. But Toby Fox absolutely loves to use leitmotifs, which in music, if you don't know, is when a phrase is used as a characteristic for an outside force that gets repeated in different aspects in order to convey something about, in this case, the character. And I haven't taken any music theory, but kind of talking about the music for a bit, because, you know, that's one of my specialties, is just kind of talking as well as music related stuff. This music gives off a feeling of both desperation and kind of strength, in the sense of proving yourself. And you can kind of hear that mix. Because, like, it drives itself forward, but at the same time, it feels very reserved and, like, protective, almost. But the way to win this fight is to spare spam. Mercy spam. Oh, I am bad at this game. I can do one more, I think. Monster Candy. You recover 10 HP. What are you doing? Attacker, run away! Toriel looks through you. What are you proving this way? Toriel looks through you. Fight me or leave. She does less and less damage the more damage you take. Stop it. I don't remember this bouncing. Toriel takes a deep breath. Stop looking at me that way. And now, she refuses to hit you. Go away. You can still die here if you actively try and take damage, but for the most part, at this point, you can't lose. Toriel looks through you. I know you want to go home, but please, go upstairs now. I promise I will take good care of you here. I know we do not have much, but we can have a good life here. Why are you making this so difficult? Please, go upstairs. Haha. Pathetic, is it not? I cannot even save a single child. No, I understand. You would just be unhappy trapped down here. The ruins are very small once you get used to them. It would not be right for you to grow up in a place like this. My expectations, my loneliness, my fear. For you, my child, I will put them aside. If you truly wish to leave the ruins, I will not stop you. However, when you leave, please do not come back. I hope you understand. Goodbye, my child. So, this music is officially Toriel's theme. Pretty sure it uses... Yeah, it does. It uses the ruins theme, because obviously she's in the ruins. And now we have the long hallway. I think I'm going to make it to Snowden and call it there. There's still quite a bit to do before that. Depends. And here we go, this motherfucker again. Clever. Very clever. You think you're really smart, don't you? In this world, it's kill or be killed. So you were able to play by your own rules. You spared the life of a single person. Hee. I bet you feel really great. You didn't kill anybody this time. But what will you do if you meet a relentless killer? You'll die and you'll die and you'll die. Until you tire of trying. What will you do then? Will you kill out of frustration? Or will you give up entirely on this world and let me inherit the power to control it? I am the prince of this world's future. Don't worry, my little monarch. My plan isn't regicide. This is so much more interesting. That is one of the only parts of this game that actually has an actual voice connected to it. Also, fun fact, one of the things about this game, which I'm not going to really get into because I'm only doing one playthrough of it, this game remembers. everything. So if I had, for whatever reason, killed Toriel in that fight, and then went back, reloaded the save, and then spared her, Flowey would call you out on that, saying, what, you regretted what you did? You couldn't live with yourself, so you went back and changed their fate? Sort of thing. If you kill monsters in the ruins outside of Toriel, it'll say something along the lines of like, after the you spared the life of a single person, and then it'll list off all the monsters you killed and say, do these names ring a bell? What would they could have been someone else's Toriel. They had friends, family. Like, it calls you out. It legitimately calls you out for your decisions, which is one of the reasons why this game is so important. Because in games you think, oh, I can just reload a save. It's called save scumming. But like, you can reload a save if things don't go right. Not in this game. If you reload a save, it remembers what you did before you reloaded. It's so good. Title card. That was the tutorial by Toby Fox. Fun fact number 783. There's a camera hidden in the bushes. I could tell you why there's a camera hidden in the bushes. It becomes obvious later on. And it gets called out, so I'll save it for then. But there's a camera hidden in the bushes. Stick. Broken stick. Shadow between the trees. Human. Don't you know how to greet a new pal? Turn around and shake my hand. The old whoopee cushion in the hand trick. It's always funny. I love Sans so much. Unironically, Sans is one of my favorite characters of this game. I say one of because my absolute favorite character in this game is actually a spoiler for the end of the True Pacifist run. Also, their theme is my favorite song in the game. It's always funny. Anyways, you're a human, right? That's hilarious. I'm Sans the skeleton. I'm actually supposed to be on watch for humans right now. But, you know, I don't really care about capturing anybody. Now my brother, Papyrus, he's a human hunting fanatic. Hey, actually, I think that's him over there. Who's your guest, Ray? I have an idea. Go through this gate thingy. Yeah, go right through. My bro made the bars too wide to stop anyone. Quick, behind that conveniently shaped lamp. Sup, bro? Let's see if I can get this. You know what's up, brother.
It's been 8 days and you still haven't recalibrated your puzzles.
Either the king or the prince. The second one there. Because the king isn't necessarily a spoiler. Because you know you have to face the king already at this point.
You just hang around outside your station. What are you even doing?
Staring at this lamp. It's really cool. Do you want to look?
No, I don't have time for that. What if a human comes through here? I want to be ready. I will be the one. I must be the one. I will capture a human. Then I, the great Papyrus, will get all the things I utterly deserve. Respect, recognition. I will finally be able to join the Royal Guard. People will ask, too, to be my friend. I will bathe in a shower of kisses every morning.
Maybe this lamp will help you.
Sans, you are not helping, you lazy bones.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hopes and Dreams. Just absolute banger of a track. It is my favorite video game song of all time.
All you do is sit and boondoggle.
I am losing the voice.
You get lazier and lazier every day.
Hey, take it easy. I've gotten a ton of work done today. A skeleton.
Sans.
Come on, you're smiling.
I am, and I hate it. Why does someone as great as me have to do so much just to get some recognition?
Wow, sounds like you're really working yourself to the bone.
Ugh. I will attend to my puzzles. As for your work, put a little more backbone into it.
I absolutely love that the community for Undertale has just unanimously decided that Papyrus sounds like Skeletor.
Heh.
Okay, you can come out now. I love the fact that entire time Sans was trying to sell you out to Papyrus without making it obvious, and Papyrus just didn't take the bait. Also. Haha, funny moment. Anyway. You ought to get going. He might come back. And if he does, you'll have to sit through more of my hilarious jokes. Actually, hey. Hate to bother you, but can you do me a favor? I was thinking, my brother's been kind of down lately. He's never seen a human before, and seeing you might just make his day. Don't worry, he's not dangerous, even if he tries to be. Thanks a million. I'll be up ahead. Fine, I will. I just made a clip of it. I finally put on my Stream Deck the ability to make clips on my own. So, yeah. If something specifically happens, I can quickly make it a clip to have saved. Actually, I want to just double check to make sure that the clip goes back far enough. Because if it doesn't, I'll be really sad. No, it doesn't. It cuts off right after I make the joke. No. Damn it. Oh well. I will delete that clip later. I'll make it a clip from the VOD after. The convenience of that lamp still fills you with determination. Box. Use the box. Yes, I will put the spider donut and the butterscotch pie in the box. Snowdrake flutters forth. Check. Teen comedian fights to keep a captive audience. Fights you in cold blood. Laugh. You laugh at Snowdrake's pun. See? Laughs. I wasn't paying attention properly. Pleased with its cool joke. Oh, it's good. Spare. Dang it, I didn't get the right fun. So, another fun fact. Call me, here's my number. You decide not to call. Another fun fact about this section of the game, and the game in general. There is a piece of code that is considered a quote-unquote fun value. Certain fun values will make certain things happen in the game. My first playthrough of the game, I actually got the fun value properly for this portion of the game. If you come to this room here and you have the right fun value, it'll take you to a music selection screen, in which case you get the first instance of Gaster being a character. WD Gaster, which is the mystery man of the Undertale game that just doesn't have anything related to him anywhere. He's just like a little Easter egg sort of thing. But I didn't get the right fun value, so. So, as I was saying about Undyne, I love what they do here. Spin.
Sans.
Sans.
Oh my god. Is that a human?
Man, I am losing the voice for Papyrus. I cannot do a Skeletor voice. Actually, I think that's a rock. Oh.
Hey, what's that in front of the rock? Oh my god. Is that a human?
Yes.
Oh my god. Sans, I finally did it. Undyne will. I'll be so popular.
Yeah, I lost the voice entirely. What the?
Ahem. Human, you shall not pass this area. I, the great Papyrus, will stop you.
Okay, somewhat got it back.
I will then capture you, and you will be delivered to the capital. Then,
I'm not sure what's next. In any case, oh yeah, absolutely. Especially when it's a voice that you're trying to mimic rather than doing your own voice.
In any case, continue, only if you dare.
I'm good with the nyehehes. So I think anytime Papyrus just stalks, I have to start with the nyehehe to get the voice down. Well, that went well. Don't sweat it, kid. I'll keep an eye socket out for you. Dun, 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 dun. Ice Cap struts into view. Ignore. You managed to tear your eyes away from Ice Cap's hat. It looks annoyed. Hello, my hat's up here. Oops. They're secretly checking if you're looking at his hat. You inform Ice Cap that it has a great hat. My hat's too loud for me. Ignore. Continue not looking at Ice Cap's hat. It seems defeated. Desperate for attention. Just like me, for real, for real. The phone number, was it for Hot Russian Singles? No, you'll see who that number belongs to later. In Snowden. Okay, you know what? I will end up at Snowden just so I can show you who it belongs to. Did something move? Was it my imagination? Hold on, I need to...
Did something move? Was it my imagination? I can only see moving things. If something was moving, for example, a human, I'll make sure it never moves again.
Doggo blocks the way. Doggo. Check. Easily excited by movement. Hobbies include squirrels.
Don't move an inch.
Doggo can't seem to find anything. Pet. Pet, 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 pet.
What? I've been pet.
Pet, pot, pet, pet, pat, pot, pot, pet, pet, pet. Doggo has been pet. Something pet me. Something that isn't moving. I'm gonna need some dog treats for this. Someone's been smoking dog treats. Hi, Sans. Hey, here's something important to remember. My brother has a very special attack. If you see a blue attack, don't move and it won't hurt you. Here's an easy way to keep it in mind. Imagine a stop sign. When you see a stop sign, you stop, right? Stop signs are red, so imagine a blue stop sign instead. There was actually someone on the Undertale subreddit that found a blue stop sign and posted it for the subreddit to see, and everyone freaked out because of this line right here. Simple, right? When fighting, think about blue stop signs. North, ice. South, ice. West, ice. East, Snowden Town. And ice. Is this the snowman? Yes, it is. Hello, I am a snowman. And blue means go, yeah. Yeah. I want to see the world, but I cannot move. If you would be so kind, traveler, please. Take a piece of me and bring it very far away. Thank you. Good luck. You got the snowman piece. So the snowman piece is a healing item, by the way. And I'm not going to do it. But if you were to eat the snowman piece right now, he would call you out on it. Also, in the genocide run, you can take 4 snowman piece, which kills him. Dun, 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 dun. You're so lazy. You were napping all night. I think that's called sleeping. Excuses, excuses. Oh, the human arrives. In order to stop you, my brother and I have created some puzzles. I think you'll find this one quite shocking. For you see, what piece of him did he take? That is none of your concern. What I take from another man is not your concern. I know what I said. For you see, this is the invisible electricity maze. When you touch the walls of this maze, this orb will administer a hearty zap. Sound like fun? Because the amount of fun you probably have is actually rather small, I think. Okay, you can go ahead now. Sans, what did you do? I think the human has to hold the orb. Oh, okay. Hold this, please. As he just tosses it into the air. Okay, try now. Incredible, you slippery snail. You solved it so easily. Too easily. However, the next puzzle will not be easy. It is designed by my brother, Sans. You'll surely be confounded. I know I am. Hey, thanks. My brother seems like he's having fun. By the way, did you see that weird outfit he's wearing? We made that a few weeks ago for a costume party. He hasn't worn anything else since. Keeps calling it his battle body. Man, isn't my brother cool? Nice cream. I don't understand why these aren't selling. It's the perfect weather for something cold. Oh, a customer. Hello, would you like some nice cream? It's the frozen treat that warms your heart. Now just 15 gold. Here you go. Have a super duper day. You got the nice cream. One of the things I love about this game is like everything is a pun in some way. Come on. Come on. Pew. Pew. Ta-da! Green, your concern and care for Ball led you to a delicious victory. You are awarded 1 gold. This flag has nothing else to offer. It looks like a snowball. Actually, it's a snow decahedron. See what I mean? This game is 90% pun. There's nothing important up top right.
Human, I hope you're ready for... Sans, where's the puzzle?
It's right there, on the ground. Trust me, there's no way they can pass this one. This is actually an impossible word search, by the way. Because the Gesfulklefrebreber... It's the first line, but, with a letter missing.
Sans, that didn't do anything.
Whoops. I knew I should have used today's crossword instead.
What? Crossword? I can't believe you said that. In my opinion, Junior Jumble is easily the hardest.
What? Really, dude?
That easy peasy word scramble? That's for baby bones. Unbelievable. Human, solve this dispute.
Which is harder? Frankly, it's difficult to say. Because with stuff like word searches, there's a trick to it. Each word you can just go letter by letter, finding the first letter, and then look at the surrounding letters to see if you can find the next letter in that word. So there's a trick to that one. But with crossword, it's simpler and, like, because it's just you're using knowledge to answer questions. But you need to have that knowledge. So, frankly, either one, honestly, but I'll go with crossword because you need to actually know the information.
You two are weird. Crosswords are so easy. It's the same solution every time. I just fill all the boxes in with the letter Z. Because every time I look at a crossword, all I can do is snore.
Oh gosh, that voice hurts my throat. Let me just quickly redeem one of these for myself. Yes, I will also stretch. Fine, I will hydrate again. All right. And we continue. Papyrus finds difficulty in interesting places. Yesterday, he got stumped trying to solve the horoscope. Knowing the mouse might one day find a way to heat up the spaghetti, it fills you with determination. It's a note from Papyrus.
Human, please enjoy the spaghetti. Little do you know, the spaghetti is a trap, designed to entice you. You'll be so busy eating it that you won't realize that you aren't progressing. Thoroughly japed again by the great Papyrus. Papyrus.
It's a plate of frozen spaghetti. It's so cold it stuck to the table. It's an unplugged microwave. All of the settings say spaghetti. There's a switch hidden in the snow. Click. Alright. This is going to be a long fight, and let me tell you why. Did you notice that? Man, he usually jumps. Ahem. His neck gets longer. It's already overexcited. Pant, pant.
you pet the dog, it raises its head up to meet your hand.
This is going to be a long fight. Yeah, no. There's also an Easter egg later on. When the dog is building the snowman, the longer you make his neck, the more stuff that happens there. But it does... Ah, right, here we go. Motor revving. I forgot that at this point it stops attacking you and it's just petting. Although, keep in mind, Ray, as well, I'm going to be making this a video. So, I'm going to cut out some of the petting. And stuff like that, and just kind of have it in the video as another Easter egg. So that's why I'm doing it, not necessarily for the people here right now. But yeah. I love the fact that it just wraps around the screen. And then the face as well, just... It's possible you may have a problem. Started getting dark all of a sudden, so I had to turn on my light. Yeah, that's why I disappeared, because I got out of the camera's view. Almost. Lester Dog is unpettable, but appreciates the attempt. If I remember correctly, it comes back. Yes, it comes out the bottom. Perhaps mankind was not meant to pet this much. It continues. Lesser Dog is questioning your choices. Is beyond your reach. Really? Okay, it looks like that's as far as it goes. I'll do it a bit more, just to be sure. All right. Time to cut that out. Yeah. What's that smell? Where's that smell? If you're a smell, identify your smell. Here's that weird smell. Makes me want to eliminate. Okay, hold
on, I want to make sure. I did, okay. Eliminate you. Roll around. You smell like a weird puppy. Oops. Re-sniff. After rolling through the dirt, you smell all right. Pet. You pet Dogamy. Dogamy. Wow, pet by another pup. Doggeressa. Pet. You pet the Doggeressa. What about a dog that pets dogs? Amazing. The dogs' minds have been expanded. Dogs can pet other dogs. A new world has opened up for us. Thanks, weird puppy. What? How did you avoid my trap? And more importantly, is there any left for me? Ate the spaghetti. Really? Oh, my voice just... Ugh. Really? Wowie. No one's ever enjoyed my cooking before. Well then. Fret not, human. I, Master Chef Papyrus, will make you all the pasta you could ever want. Hehehe, Beak. Human. How do I say this? You are taking a long time to arrive, so I decided to improve this puzzle by arranging the snow to look more like my face. Unfortunately, the snow froze to the ground. Now, the solution's entirely different. And, as usual, my lazy brother is nowhere around. I suppose what I'm saying is, worry not, human. I, the great Papyrus, will solve this conundrum. Then we can both proceed. Meanwhile, feel free to try the puzzle yourself. I'll try not to give away the answer. Wow, you solved it. And you did it all without my help. Incredible, I'm impressed. You must care about puzzles like I do. Well, I'm sure you'll love the next puzzle then. I might even be too easy for you. Good job on solving it so quickly. You didn't even need my help. Which is great, because I love doing absolutely nothing. Hey, it's the human. You're gonna love this puzzle. It was made by the great Dr. Alphys. You see these tiles? Once I throw this switch, they will begin to change color. Each color has a different function. Red tiles are impassable. You cannot walk on them. Yellow tiles are electric. They will electrocute you. Green tiles are alarm tiles. If you step on them, you will have to fight a monster. Orange tiles are orange scented. They will make you smell delicious. Blue tiles are water tiles. Swim through if you like, but if you smell like oranges, the piranhas will bite you. Also, if a blue tile is next to a yellow tile, the water will also zap you. Purple tiles are slippery. You will slide to the next tile. However, the soap smells like lemons, which piranhas do not like. Purple and blue are okay. Finally, pink tiles, they don't do anything. Step on them all you like. How is that? Understand? Of course I understand. Great, then there's one last thing. This puzzle is entirely random. When I pull this switch, it will make a puzzle that has never been seen before. Not even I will know the solution. Get ready.
Spin. Oh, hold on. I got just the thing for this. Spin. Actually, that spaghetti from earlier wasn't too bad for my brother. Since he started cooking lessons, he's been improving a lot. I bet if he keeps it up, next year he'll even make something edible. This was funny. What's funny? See, this is what happens if you have the dog at full capacity. The random path. Oh yeah, absolutely. Knowing that the dog will never give up trying to make the perfect snow dog, it fills you with determination. Yes, this was the lesser dog that we had expand. Seems like the base of a snow dog. Seems like the base of a snow dog. Alright, well, this puzzle... Oops. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a rag. So this part here has an Easter egg that takes 5 minutes to do. At least 5 minutes anyway. What's up? And he's over here. Say, are you following me? Griff Trot. Undecorate. You remove a childhood photograph of Snowdrake and his parent. Undecorate. You remove a small, confused dog. Can make 5 things. Rice. Neat. Non-dog related raisins. And spare. Alright, in this room, if you move around constantly for 5 minutes, there's actually a hidden boss here. Actually, I should probably save before I do that. That'd be smart. You know what? I'll do it next time, because I'm approaching 2 hours. And Snowden is right up ahead. Doggo. It's the greater dog. You call the greater dog. It bounds towards you, flecking slobber into your face. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Seeking affection. Greater dog curls into your lap as it is pet by you. It gets so comfortable it falls asleep. Zzz. Then it wakes up. It's so excited. Greater dog is patting the ground with its front paws. You make a snowball and throw it for the dog to fetch. It splats on the ground. Greater dog picks up all the snow in the area and brings it to you. Now dog is very tired. It rests its head on you. Greater dog wants some TLC. Pet. As you pet the dog, it sinks its entire weight into you. Your movement's slow, but you still haven't pet enough. Pet capacity is at 40%. Pet decisively. The pet capacity reaches 100%. The dog flops over with its legs hanging in the air. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. That song is called Dog Song, by the way.
Meh. Human, this is your final and most dangerous challenge. Behold, the Gauntlet of Deadly Terror.
So that dog that you see up, it's the top right of all of the items. That is what is called Annoying Dog. It is also the mascot of Toby Fox and his self-insert into the game.
When I say the word, it will fully activate. Cannons will fire, spikes will swing, blades will slice. Each part will swing violently up and down. Only the tiniest chance of victory will remain. Are you ready? Because I am about to do it. Well, what's the holdup? Hold up? What hold up? I'm about to activate it now.
That doesn't look very activated.
Well, this challenge, it seems maybe too easy to defeat the human with. Yeah, we can't use this one. I am a skeleton with standards. My puzzles are very fair, and my traps are extremely cooked. But this method is too direct, no class at all. Anyway, away it goes. A few. What are you looking at? This was another decisive victory for Papyrus. Nyah. Huh. Huh?
Okay. Last fun fact. Take a watch on the left. Flowey is following you. There are multiple parts in the game where this is the case. Where you can just backtrack and you'll see Flowey at the edge of your screen. I don't know what my brother's going to do now. If I were you, I would make sure I understand blue attacks. And we're in Snowdon. The sight of such a friendly town fills you with determination. So that is saved. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you... That was not the right one. I am going to show you who left that note there with the fishing line. It's this guy. Someone told me that there are plenty of fish in the sea. Well, I'm taking that seriously. I'm literally going to make out with a fish. This, the guy above me, is the guy that put that line out. Alright. Well, with that, that's what I'm going to call it for today. It's been about 2 hours. I'm going to do one last quick save. And yeah, gonna close out of the game. Quickly go here. But yes, a few things before I close out. That was actually fun. I'm getting back into the gameplay loop of Undertale, and it's nice. I may or may not decide to stream tomorrow. Because I want to finish this game before I should have put on some music. I should have kept the tab open. So I'm going to quickly grab we'll grab this one. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's probably going to be. Okay, so I like... No, I can't. That's too chaotic. That is way too chaotic for talking about stuff. Let me get on YouTube and run with we'll go with you know what? Well, it's one of the few things that I actually have downloaded, so I'll play this one. So, keeping in line with what we just played. So a few things before I end off today. That was fun. I may stream tomorrow because I do want to finish the game before October, which means I have about 10 days to do so. Given I stream about 2 hours, and Pacifist Route takes, I want to say, about 6. Between 6 and 10 probably. I feel like I may need more than just the 4 streams, because let's see, I have Snowden, I have to go through Waterfall, go through Hotland, the Core, the Castle, then the True Lab, which the closer we get to the end, the more Easter eggs I have to just kind of talk about, because I'll have hit points where things are like connected back to the start, and then the ending. So I am probably going to yeah, I am probably going to stream tomorrow, granted that I wake up on time. It may or may not even be like a earlier stream. So I'm just going to say keep a watch on my channel. I'm going to post on Twitter if I do go live tomorrow. So keep an eye on that as well. But apart from that, the Discord server is almost done. I have one thing left to do with it, and that is make sure all the roles are finalized. After that, I can set up the Discord server to allow people in. On top of that, the YouTube channel, I've started posting a lot more stuff from my playthroughs. Ray, you saw. One of them skyrocketed to over 400 views in 48 hours, which completely took me by surprise. So that's very exciting. Hopefully things can improve from there as well. It's just funny because I spent way too much effort on that video. Like, it was not necessary for me to edit that much, because that 25-second clip took me probably 2.5 hours to edit. Did not need to edit that much. But so that's going well. I'm getting things set up for a throne shop. So that it's one of those things. It's just like I'm gonna put stuff on there that, like, yeah, it would be nice to have, but I wouldn't warrant spending my saved up money on and stuff like that. So like, kind of, if you guys want to support in that way, that would also work. Like, I'm obviously not pushing for anything. I'm not gonna really advertise it much. It's just gonna kind of be like a mention here and there. Oh yeah, by the way, I have a thing. But apart from that, the last thing that I wanted to talk about is, crap, what was it? I don't remember. I actually don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, yes. Still need to figure out botting for commands and stuff like that in chat to remind people. But one, I have 7TV emotes now. So if you have that extension, you can use those emotes in the chat. Because, yeah, speaking of emotes, I have uploaded another one, so it's no longer just the heart. I also have an Echo Praise emote, which has to do with my lore, and it's funny, the actual image that you can see actually was inspired by the save points of Undertale. Another way Undertale fits in with me. But apart from that as well, I have a TTS bot set up with channel points. I have not done anything with getting a mascot set up for it, so the TTS bot is working in that sense. But it is only it only works on the just chatting and gaming scenes, which is this one for just chatting and this one for gaming. You can tell because of the overlay. Thank you. I may need to turn that up. So I will go through that. But it is the one with all the voices and sound effects. You can find the link to it in my bio down below, my about section, I should say. And the link to see what I have available, because I am not paying for premium, which also means that I have a limited amount, which is why there is a I think I put it on there, cooldown on it, so that way it doesn't all get used up, because it's per month, not per stream. Yeah, I think that covers everything. So keep watch on my Twitter tomorrow to see if I will be going live tomorrow. I probably won't, just because it is in line with other things. But entirely depends on timing and all that sort of stuff. So keep watch on that. Keep watch on an announcement about the Discord. And yes, that has been the first day of Undertale. We made it to Snowden on the True Pacifist route, and so far it's all going pretty good. So with that, I am going to say thank you, everybody, so much for coming by, for stopping by, watching, joining me on this journey through my past personally, and all the fun little Easter eggs that I happen to know about. So thank you for coming by. Hope you all have a wonderful time zone. Make sure you take care of yourself, drink some water, get some rest, all of that good stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye.